Hey guys, Bushcraft family back again with another video. And yes, guys, I wasn't going. I was gonna try to stay off YouTube, stay off looking at the news and everything. I was gonna try to enjoy the weekend, watch some movies, cook and whatnot. But as I was looking through some emails, uh, not pertaining to my um, YouTube channel or anything, but I skipped over and boom, I seen something that just caught my eye and I couldn't resist. I had to dig. And I looked at it and it's something that I have been following for some time. Um, I've noticed this a couple other times. What this is, it's actually the government has actually took notice of this, or they've voiced that they have took notice of this. Um, a Chinese company has bought farmland that is um, like right next to an Air Force, or not an Air Force base, but yeah, it's an Air Force base. It's Grand Forks Air Force Base. Um, it's a home of some of the nation's most sensitive military drone technology. It also handles the backbone of all U.S. military communications across the globe. So, yeah, that's a big coincidence, right? Well, this is not the first time. I've noticed other stories of other close to other bases that land had got bought up, and neighbors, not talking about military or the government, but neighbors around that area voiced their concerns about this, and it made stories here and there, but it wasn't picked up by the major news companies, the big guys, because it wasn't a story. But to find out those companies that bought this was from China, and that's the same one that bought this property in North Dakota next to the Air Force Base. Well, this when you see one, it might be a coincidence. They say they're going to make a corn grinding uh, business there or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it seems really strange, uh, and it's too big of a coincidence. I mean, if you have one, okay, but I've kind of been tracking at least 4 to 5, maybe 6. I'm not quite sure how, but it does seem like um, the companies are what they call the shell companies or whatever, and a couple of them did um, go back to China. Um, and the same one of the same companies that bought this one in North Dakota, Fung Fang. I'll probably butcher the name, but it's a company from Shandong, yeah, Shandong, China. And I remember the name because it's it's an odd name, and it's one of the same companies that bought this place. Also bought another one at another um, close to another not an Air Force base, but a military base, and it's a little bit too um, it's too much of a coincidence to be overlooked. And I'm glad that it's come to light with the mainstream media. So maybe they've been looking into this stuff, and hopefully something is done about this. There should not be. there's, I mean, there shouldn't be any property being sold to foreign countries around military bases. Uh, it just doesn't make sense to me why that is. Is there should be some department that would oversee this stuff. And I know we're having all these issues with the sickness and the next sickness coming, and Russia, and our gas and this and that, weather and all this stuff. But there has to be somebody paying attention to this stuff. And if little old me can find this information out behind my little computer, I'm sure the government can find out this stuff, right? Um, but like I said, if you guys want to check this out for yourself, it's a major story now. It should be on the mainstream news by now. Um, right now, it's like at the paper section of the news. So next couple days, you should start seeing it. Um, just search for a Chinese company buying land in South or North Dakota next to a military base, and it should pop up. Um, but other than that, I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July, and please be safe. And yeah, and most of all, like I always say, God bless.